Hello, everybody. I'm Matthew.
I'm Rafe.
Today, we're going to look at Unit 2, COVID poverty. So this article is about people being pushed into poverty due to the COVID pandemic, and specifically in the Southeast Asian regions of the world, which were a little bit more vulnerable to this problem due to things like undeveloped economies, undeveloped areas, and the reliance on tourism, which was hit pretty hard due to COVID.
Vulnerable.
Vulnerable.
So a lot of those people survive on less than $2 a day.
Oh yeah, right.
So they were hit pretty hard and it was very difficult for them. So, have you ever been to Southeast Asia?
Not really.
Never?
Never.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you like to go?
Yeah, I love to go, especially Thailand and Indonesia.
Indonesia? Sure. Bali. that kind of
Bali,
thing.
right? Yeah. So you've been there, right?
Been to Thailand, sure.
Right. So like, how does the region differ from Korea?
It's very humid, it's very tropical. It's got a different vibe. If you go to Bangkok, it's got that busy city vibe like Seoul, but it's kind of a developing city. So parts of it are kind of older, undeveloped, but parts look like Gangnam.
Oh my.
So it's kind of interesting.
Okay.
Very busy, very hot.
Very hot. Tropical island.
Tropical. The people are busy, but the people are always smiling and happy in Thailand. Yeah, it's a very interesting culture down there.
Right.
Yeah, Thailand's great. Once you get out of Bangkok, it's very beautiful too.
They have AC everywhere?
The AC in Thailand is always popping. Everywhere you go, it is on.
Okay, that's great news.
It's like, I feel like it's a constant.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry about AC. I think you can't, I don't know how they survived without AC before, but it's always on in Thailand.
Speaking about COVID, do you know of anyone who was pushed into poverty because of the pandemic?
Do I know anyone personally? Not personally, but I have some acquaintances or people that I know that had some problems. Like here in Korea that had to return home. They, teaching jobs were affected negatively and they had to return home because they were struggling, but they had a hard time returning home, getting the tickets and things like that.
Right.
So through other people I know, yeah, but not personally.
I mean, like, remember, like, sometimes the news was about some owners of restaurants, they took their life because they couldn't pay.
Sure.
So I think that maybe those people, they were pushed into poverty.
There's, I've encountered a lot of those stories in the news and that kind of thing.
Right.
I'm sure we all read about that.
Right.
Take a look at the article and we'll see you at the review.